and Gold. This is Don and Edward, if you know each other or not. If we can get you in.
Silva,
Hello, Silver. How you doing, mate?
state government. Are you in prison?
Silver and Gold. Silver
State,
and Gold. How are you?
state
Edward, how you doing,
government.
buddy?
Silver and Gold is the best day of my life. Silver and Gold. Thanks for asking, my
Yeah,
friend. How you doing today,
yeah.
sir?
It's good to be alive, right?
Yes, it is. That's why
Another day
I'm
to
trying to
breathe
stay
the
alive.
air.
That's why I walk every morning. Yeah,
Yup.
got to keep the body moving, man. Got to keep moving.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Silva.
How you doing, Silver, mate? You okay, mate? You had a good shift today?
Don, I work for the state of Washington.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm working right now, yes.
Oh, you're working. All right, okay. You just been listening to us all
Military,
day, have you?
almost 10 years in. Yeah, I'm working. Ex-military, 10 years in the Army. I got out, and I work for the state now.
Cool. Yeah, it's a lot of military jobs. They go from military jobs to state jobs. It's like, yep, I got my job security built in.
Yeah, Silver. Thank you so much for your service. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a while back, but I still did it.
Well, and I still thank you.
Silva's going, you have no idea
Also,
what I did,
welcome,
man. What are you
Max.
thanking me for? Maybe I was a
No,
bad
no.
guy.
No, it's just that I'm a lot older than I look.
He goes, yeah, maybe I was ex-CIA, man. I was a real badass.
No, not close. You're too funny.
Yeah, my brother was in the Air Force, and he started out being a fireman, like literally putting out jet fuel fire, and then he switched into satellite communications and stuff. And
Oh,
he
wow.
said he loved it. He really loved it, but he retired from that as well.
Hey, Yuria, how you doing? It's my friend from Indonesia.
Yeah, I was going to say, I just presented on the screen. So, yeah.
Nice.
Cast of 1,000 today.
Yes, we've had loads of different people in today. And that's the great thing is when you stream, what I really like about going when I kind of do it daily is you always get quite a different mix of people each day. So it's always
Yes.
quite interesting to see who pops in. So
Yes. They pop in and they
today's
piss
people
off.
have been completely different to yesterday's. It's good.
Yes. I like your terms.
Yeah,
You
you
pop in
didn't
and
you
you
didn't
piss
let me
off.
up yesterday, so
I'm sorry, Edward. Didn't realise you was here, mate. What did you say then? Sorry, Silver and Gold. You did say
I
something.
said I like the terms you use. We get to pop in, then we piss off.
Yeah. You'll be saying it to people around there where you live, and they'll be like,
Exactly.
"What do you mean?"
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Max, you didn't have to give that, but I appreciate it. Thank you. High five. Max, you've been invited up if you want to come and say hi for the last 15 or so minutes. So you're more than welcome. More than welcome. So, what would you like to? Anything you'd like to speak about today, Silver? Any subjects we've been speaking about that have piqued your interest or you had an opinion on? If you mean, must be something we were saying. We were like,
I was just listening in just to the conversation, and then I wanted to pop in.
Pop in.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
to
you're
pop
more than
in,
welcome.
just to say hi and just continue with the chatting.
That's fair enough. That's all good.
Did I say anything to piss you off?
Oh no. It'll
Silver,
take a lot more than that.
Silver, I think it would be good to explain how you got your screen name because I think it was very fascinating.
Oh, yeah. So I was born and raised in California, Northern California, and I'm a San Francisco 49er fan. And of course, they wear one of the colors is gold. So my last name is Silva, and I wanted to use a play on words, and I thought of the song from Christmas, Silver and Gold, and I just used my name, swapped it out, and put Silva and Gold. so it would be easy to remember for people.
Well, you
But
definitely
isn't
won't forget it,
also-
Silver.
Isn't that
Won't forget
also
it.
like Dan Silva, or there's a lot of Hispanic names that is Silva, right? Silva.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah,
Yeah.
Spain. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Silva. I had a schoolmate
Silva.
named Silva.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
really want something cool, you say Silva.
Yep. Silver price is at $27 an ounce.
Yeah.
He's more of a gold guy, Donald. He's more gold. He's more Howie value. We don't put silver in silver. He's
No,
gold. It should just be gold.
silver. You got to
So-
know though that silver is easier to trade, and it's more volatile in the price. So we're going to see some good changes in silver prices.
Why is silver? Why is silver more volatile? Why? I'd have thought. Why is silver more like that?
It's
Yeah.
it's basically because it's like a secondary commodity when it comes to the metals, the precious metals. Silver is easier to mine. It's easier to extract. There's more of it, so prices fluctuate quite a bit. But it's going up dramatically as opposed to silver, or as opposed to gold. I bought it at $17 an ounce. It's now $27 an ounce, which is good. Bueno.
Muy bueno.
So I put in the comment that Helen was talking about gold. I think it was a song. I think it was a song. But yeah, I mean, I didn't realize silver was more volatile like that. You always think as gold is king, don't you? So,
But the precious metals are very much
okay.
manipulated. They are manipulated. The price is manipulated a lot. To help keep it stable.
So Donald, isn't most of the things that are traded manipulated?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of things that are manipulated in stocks, bonds, gold, commodities. There's a lot of stuff that's manipulated in certain ways. That's what's nice about the cryptocurrency industry. There's not really that much that they can do to manipulate it.
not yet.
No, I mean that's going to be something that derivatives and things that are going to happen in the future are going to be very deadly and detrimental to a lot of people that are going to enter the markets, and they're not going to understand how it works, and they're going to get hurt bad. I'm from Sunayulan.
I was going to say, I'll be honest with you, when it comes to, like I said earlier, about markets and stuff, I don't know about you, Silver and Gold and Edward, but I ain't got a clue. You guys might be clued up on it, but I'm a bit gobbledygook on it. So
What was that, Lincoln?
I'm a bit gobbledygook. That's another phrase for you, Silver. Gobbledygook. That's an English one.
Gook.
Gobbledygook, which kind of means I don't really understand it. It's all gobbledygook to me.
Yes.
Yeah, but like Donald said earlier, everything is learned. You just have to spend time in it, put hours into it, start from the basics and move up. To learn the Dow Jones or the NASDAQ, learn how companies trade, what's IPOs, initial price offerings and things like that. Or like you talk about cryptocurrency or blockchain, you just have to go. My wife and I have been going to different meetings, and just you go until you educate yourself and see if you want to be an investor. That's all.
Do you trade then, Edward? Do you do it yourself?
Oh, I trade, but I don't do it myself. I have a brokerage that does it. So
Okay,
I
what do you
don't
find is the
trade
best thing to invest in, out of interest? What's the best things to invest in?
well, because I'm in the profession I'm in the cemetery funeral business. So I do that. I also buy stock in different commodities,
Okay.
perishables like soy, anything of that nature, any different types of foods that I know that's perishable that people are going to use all the time. Also, I get into some technology markets right now. They're because of the electric car and stuff like that. That's right now really inexpensive stock to get involved in. But if they keep moving forward, some companies now are projecting, 10, 15 years out that their whole fleet is going to be electric cars. And if you buy now, buy low, in the future is going to be high, but you got to The difference when you invest, I'm 57. I've been investing since I was 21. So it's all long term. This is what most people don't realize. So it just depends on, most people think, oh, I get it instantly. Some people do. But the majority of people, when they get in, you got to explain to them, you got to do it for the long term. I get my kids involved right now. They start very young. Over time, they can build a nice portfolio.
Do you think that sometimes people get really lucky and they just invest in, like, some people just hit it really lucky and gone, like, I think it was mentioned about PayPal, was mentioned about Amazon. Sometimes do you get people who just invest in the company and it's like they strike gold? It's out of nowhere.
No, there's no luck involved. It's just a matter of a person making a decision to invest.
Exactly.
How do you know where to invest? What's the key to it?
It's like the last 20. There's some statistics that say the last 20 years, if you had been invested in any of the top, like say 5 or 6 top companies at that time 10 years ago, you would have multiplied your income by huge amounts, like 10 to 12, 14, 15%. Or fold, like 10x your income, because there's certain trends there, and we are still on a bullish trend. So you could almost pick any good tech stock and invest in it and do well in the next 10 years. There's a woman from ARK Invest. Her name's Catherine Wood. So she is a person who is in charge of a big fund, and she does nothing but analytics, and she looks into all these different big tech companies, and that's all she does. And she's very sharp. And if you invested something like with her, some of her funds, then you'd be doing pretty well in the next 10, 15 years. Oh, you listen to her all the time, Max. Good. Yeah. Kathy Wood, she's brilliant.
Yeah, there's also a gentleman, Charles Payne, that I listen to, Unstoppable Prosperity. You have different ones out there that do very, very well. It just depends on, like what Donna was saying. You can project, like right now, driverless cars. All the companies out there are doing major R&D into those areas. So if you get into Uber or Lyft or any of those companies, a lot of the airlines, a lot of the hotels are investing into these driverless cars. Well, you can make money there in those different areas. So but it's long term. You can't just think, hey, I'm gonna just hit it right away. It just takes a long time to do it. So
everyone touch their face and sound intelligent.
I think me and you, Donald, we were both in this position listening, going. And I'm often just sat here just thinking, I'll pretend to know what they're saying. I'll figure out that my investment's good.
Yeah, but that's the truth. Though, when it comes to cryptocurrencies, though, it's like you can never know enough because there's so much information and there's so much stuff that's being released every single day. Like, I know of something that's going to be released within the next month, and it's going to be a kind of like a fork of Ethereum. And most people they don't even know about it because they don't even know what Ethereum is. They're like going, yeah, I heard of Bitcoin, but what's Ethereum? So you know of one thing, but you don't know of how many branches. And I can use this analogy that's very, very close and close to everything that happens in this industry. So if you go back to the early 1900s when Ford was building the first Model A Ford, if everybody looked at him and just said, he's building a really nice little car, it's a utility vehicle, we're going to invest in his company, and you were only focused on that one company, it would be like focusing on Tesla today, and you could do really well. But if you went back to that same time and you just like had blinders on and you could never imagine that there was a company like Ferrari or Chevrolet or General Motors or Fiat or Volkswagen, and you just imagine that Ford was the only company in the world and it was the only company that was ever going to be, then you would be just literally having blinders on, because the cryptocurrency market is big and it's massive and it's going to continue to be massive and it's going to continue to grow. and swallow up the fiat currency industry. And it is an industry. Fiat currency is going to die. And most people don't want to believe that. Most people are happy with dollars, pounds, and yuan. They're happy with that, but they don't understand. Most people don't understand that digital currency will be the wave of the future, and it will just dominate everything else.
I'm listening, Donald, just in the background, just mopping up before I depart to Louise New. I'll come back on the camera so you don't feel by yourself. Oh, is Edward gone? Edward, you've left us just at the end. I thought he was going to come in with something then. I mean, it is interesting, Donald, in that sense, but I mean, I don't really know what to say about it because I don't know much about it, but I guess the end game is to make money and try and predict the right people to invest into, really. You know, it must be that simple.
Well, it's not just about making money. It's about a whole transition between one system and another. I mean, there are a lot of people that are making millions and millions of dollars because they're being what you would consider a early adopter. So they're just going, you know what? I like Bitcoin. I'm going to invest in it. And then there are people that are going, well, I'm not really sure. I don't like the technology. I don't think it's going to work. And that's where you're sitting on the fence and you're getting fucked because you are not making a decision to do one thing or the other. But when you listen to somebody like Michael Saylor, who's an MIT graduate, he's like going, oh, yeah. He goes, Bitcoin is like the perfect, it's literally the perfect currency. It's perfect in every way. You can transport it around the world in seconds. You can store it. Nobody can mess with it. Nobody can confiscate it. It's just perfect money.
See, wait a minute, Don, didn't you say that earlier that
Crypto
Max,
money.
didn't you get into trouble for talking? Didn't you say that earlier? I mean, you might know.
Hey, man, what's your fucking problem, man? You got a problem? Go ahead, bring it on, motherfucker. You got a problem with me talking about cryptocurrency? Go ahead.
Don't block.
Kiss my ass.
Hold that finger, Donald. Hold it back. You've already done enough damage today.
No, I didn't get in trouble for talking about cryptocurrency. I got in trouble for somebody assuming something about the way I was talking about cryptocurrency. They were framing it as if I was giving financial advice when I wasn't. There was no financial advice. I've never given financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and I've never went to school to do that.
So I should read that comment. Yeah.
Yeah. I hear stories about people basically throwing away old Bitcoin investments from years ago. The reason that people have done things, and it's kind of a funny little saying that people have in the cryptocurrency space, is people have weak hands and they have diamond hands, or they have strong hands. So people with weak hands, they look at cryptocurrencies as if they are buying stocks in a company. So when they see that the price goes up, they go to a certain point and then they go, oh, I'm going to get rid of all my cryptocurrency because I'm going to reap all those profits. The problem is the cryptocurrency market, it goes up for a little while and then it has a little dip. And then it just starts going back up again and it goes up to all-time highs and then has a little dip, or sometimes big dips, and then it keeps going up. But what's happening is people are getting wrecked and just totaled because they're selling and selling and selling in these really bad downturns as opposed to holding on to the cryptocurrency. No, it's not getting me in trouble. It's actually gotten me in trouble. That's already passed. I mean, it got me in trouble because when I was talking about cryptocurrency with friends of mine and people that were in that other industry that I won't mention again, they were basically, the commune basically said, well, we want to know all of your investments. And I said, okay, that's fine. So I basically showed them. So now it's at a point where I'm like an open book. They can read anything that I've done. They can see my bank statements. They can see anything. And where they have to, what's that old saying? They're eating their words because they assumed more than what was happening. So they assumed that I was some kind of like crypto millionaire when I wasn't. And
I can't imagine you getting in trouble, Donald. I refuse to believe that.
Yeah. But that's what it was. It was a misunderstanding and a kind of like an assumption. When people assume things, they usually make mistakes, and that's the biggest problem, especially on social media when you have so many different people and so many different characters coming together in one place.
Well, on that, Donald, I hate to say, hey, Donald, thanks for sticking around all the way through with me, mate. It's good to see you again. I did notice.
Yeah,
I mentally noted in my head a while ago. Well, I hadn't seen Donald. I know you popped in, but I haven't seen you for a while. So it was good to have you back in, mate. So,
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's like saying everyone else that's been here and said hi and popped in, and I do appreciate you all making the effort. Yes, payback. You've got rid of me for another day. Don't worry, I'll be back tomorrow. If you want to come in and be punished further, you're more than welcome. So, but no, Donald, thanks for sticking around, and thanks to everyone else. I'll let Edward say his last thing. This is one of the problems with social media. Well, yeah, only 4.5 hours. Thanks for
4.5 hours? Shit.
Yeah, 4:35. But I'll be honest with you. I was on holiday in Denmark. To be honest with you, Donald, this has been one of those scopes where I've not really had to do much. I've just let you guys get on with it. So it's been good. You guys have just done it yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, wait there.
Yeah,
We've got my trolls here. My trolls here. Let me just put this on the screen.
Only pervert you are.
Yeah, let me put that on. I'll leave it on that because there is a bit of truth.
That's on Twitter though, right?
Yeah, that's on Twitter, that one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I can
the troll's already. He's probably already been here. He's just commented just as I go. So,
what a piece of shit.
What's really weird, Donald, is they are very accurate, the trolls, which is quite worrying. So. I
haven't seen that many trolls on this platform, really.
Oh no! If you stick around with me, mate, you'll get them. They love Lincoln. Yeah, exactly. Sweet. Well, thanks for coming in anyway, Donald, mate. Good to see you again, and thanks for kind of holding the thread on this one. It's been good listening to you guys.
Take it easy. We'll see you on another day.
Yes, mate. See you all later. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, you'll get one payback. Thanks, Max. See you later, guys. See you later. I didn't really know what was going on with the cryptocurrency, but I did my base thing. Yes, of course, yes. Invest here. Invest now. Yes, do that. Yes. See you guys later.